Welcome, thanks for tuning in. I'm Crumbs, representing Six Step and Style Elements. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. Always dropping new heat, so let's stay connected. Now, leading up to Breaking's debut in the Olympics this weekend, I caught up with some heavy hitters in the game and got some pros picks on who's gonna take gold for the B-boys and B-girls. I'm gonna set it off with my picks, and listen, I'm from the USA and I support Team USA. We want to see someone from America bring home the gold to the birthplace of breaking. So my heart is with all the US competitors, but I also got to be real and give you my picks from up here. I'll start with the B girls. So I judged the OQS in China a couple months ago, and for the B girls on the podium, first, second, and third was Japan, Japan, Japan. Then the next OQS in Budapest, they did it again. Japan on the podium for first, second, and third. Now, if that ain't a statement, I don't know what is. That should light a major fire under B-girls from all of the countries. Right now, Japan is dominating. So that being said, my pick for the B-girl to win gold is Ayumi. The oldest B-girl in the Olympics, 41, but that doesn't matter. She hasn't lost a step. She's a breaking genius Rubik's Cube. She's not a powerhouse like, let's say, a 671 from China. She doesn't have as much flavor and musicality as a logistics from USA, but she's well-rounded and super creative. Now, I will say this. I've judged competitions where I've watched Ayumi put master classes on her opponents, and majority of judges still voted against her. So that tells me the way she breaks and her details can go over their heads. So that could be a problem for her, unfortunately, but we shall see. Now, majority of all the B-boys competing in the Olympics are obviously well-rounded, so it almost comes down to tradition and creative. So I'm gonna pick one traditionalist and one creative. For the traditionalist, I'm going with Vicious Victor from USA. To me, he's literally like a cyborg enhanced B-boys from the 80s teleported straight to 2024. As solid as they come, raw, and plays physical chess in battles with the best of them. Always comes with a strategy and always executes. Now, for the creative, I'm gonna go with Phil Wizard from Canada. Very unorthodox, his style is power, and he checks all the elements boxes. He also has like this fun approach to battling that gives him a different look than the rest of the pack. So if he puts it all together, I could see him taking the gold. So those are my picks. May the best B-boy and B-girl win. But the truth is, we all already won. Breaking is in the Olympics. So let's all tune in, support, and show our love and respect.
Yo, I'm here with the champ, Zeku, fresh off his victory about 20 minutes ago on ESPN2 here in the USA. Silverback Open 2024 Invitational. If you didn't see it, go check the replay, baby. Zeku, Breaking MIA, I need to get your picks for the 2024 Paris Olympic Games. Which B-boy and B-girl is going to take the gold? Let's start with the B-boys.
Okay, well, first, I get the honor to be here with the legendary Crumbs, representing Style Elements, the path setter, you know what I'm saying? So appreciate you.
Appreciate you too, brother.
For the B-girls, the only choice I have is Logistics, representing Underground Flow, Breaking MIA. Do your best, girl. You know we believe in you, we love you, and go get gold. And for the breaking category for the B-boys, I would say I'm gonna go with Jeffro or Hero.
Jeffro or Hero 10.
Yeah,
now, just give me a little breakdown on why those two. What do those two bring that the other 14 don't?
In this case, we were just talking off camera. When I look at this competition, I just want to see somebody go out there and enjoy the moment and take advantage of everything that's happening presently there for them, you know? Because next weekend there's going to be another competition, right? And somebody else could win. So I just want to see these select individuals take this opportunity and transcend, which is what I believe they can do, right? Anybody can win, but not everybody can transcend. So I believe that they can.
Got you. Transcenders.
Yes.
That's what it's about. Okay, we got Jeffro and Logistics.
Yes, and Hero 10.
And Hero 10.
Yes, yes.
You heard it here. Zeku, thank you, brother.
God bless every competitor. We wish them safety. We wish them prosperity. And may God be with you. Enjoy the moment. And we'll see you when you get back.
Deuces. Check 1, 2. I'm here with my man, Isen, straight from Japan. You know how it is. Body Carnival representing. Listen, we need your picks for the gold for the Paris 2024 Breaking Olympics, the B-boy and the B-girl. Let's start with the B-boys.
Okay.
Who you got?
I hope Japanese b-boy take a gold medal or get a medal.
Okay, there's
But,
two Japanese b-boys in there.
Hiro and Shigekix.
Yep.
I hope, but
That's your
I
heart,
think-
but
yeah,
maybe you're thinking
my
somewhere
thinking
else.
is b-boy Lee.
Lee?
Yeah.
Okay. Why Lee? What is it about Lee that makes you think he's going to take the gold?
Because Lee joined the OQS. The OQS
In China
yeah,
and
Shanghai
Budapest.
and Budapest. OQS energy like a crazy everybody.
Yeah.
Like a focus.
And he won back to back, both of them.
yeah,
So,
both you
riding on
he-
good
he took-
momentum.
Yeah, Lee have a good energy. I think Lee dance is very good. He have originality, musicality.
He's checking all the
Yeah,
boxes.
Yeah, everything.
well-rounded.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. For the B girls, I know it's tough, but who you got?
Ayumi.
Ayumi.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? That's my pick too.
Yeah, you too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's the oldest B girl
Mm-hmm.
in the competition, the most experienced, and also very creative and well-rounded.
The Rock Hill
What's
Sports
your
Event
reasons
Center is now
why you think
closed.
Ayumi takes the gold?
Because she is best originality. Crazy move. So she got the gold medal.
I gotta agree with you right there.
Yeah.
Good picks, brother. Let's
Thank
see
you.
how it all plays out. It's gonna be crazy. Bang bang. I'm here with my man, Boston's own.
What it do? What it do?
Nino, Floor Lord Squadron. Listen, we need your picks for the 2024 Olympics. Just the gold for the B-boys and the B-girls. Who's your pick? Let's start with
Right.
the B-boys.
All right, so who's gonna get the gold? Can I do two picks?
Yep, give me two.
All right, I'm gonna do. Obviously, I'm rooting, and I believe that Victor's gonna get the gold.
Okay, we got
His
Mrs.
crew,
Victor.
Team USA, So, and I'm a little biased, so, but
course.
but also he's been there a million times.
Right, give me a little breakdown why you think, how you think he's gonna take it, like why?
Yeah, because I think Victor in the highest intensity of competitions, he always handles it well, stays calm, executes, does what he got to do. I think for the Olympics, I feel like a lot of people are going to be nervous about it. I think that he's going to handle it well.
Been through the fire.
Yeah,
experience.
exactly. Yeah. And just the execution, the execution will be there. He'll execute when the day comes.
Gotcha.
So,
Who's
yeah.
your runner-up for the B-boys?
I'm gonna. Dang, it's hard.
Or a wild card, you know?
I'm just going with what I would like to see second round,
Yep.
or who I would like to see on the podium. Definitely I would like to see Hong Ten. That would be really dope to see him, place.
Yep. Almost 40 years old, oldest B-boy in the competition.
Exactly,
More
yep.
from our era type.
Exactly, yep.
So,
Extremely experienced,
yes.
did really well at BC1 World Finals recently, last year in Paris. Won it. That was amazing to see and witness. So I would be happy to see him on the podium too.
Right on.
Yeah.
Let's go to the B-girls.
Yes.
The gold B-girls. There's a lot of dope B-girls. Like all top 16 are legit,
Yeah.
I've been watching them judging the whole Olympic circuit throughout the year, so I've seen all of them kill it.
And
It's a
and,
hard
and
decision.
progress
Yes.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing all of them progress so much.
Who's gonna take the gold?
Ooh, that's a hard one. You know what? I mean, definitely I gotta go bias again. I gotta go with my little sister Logistics.
Logistics, Logan.
Logan,
USA in the house.
Team USA, but I also see a world where I could see Nika up there too.
Yes.
Nika's
she's
super strong, and
super
then
dynamic and young and hungry.
yeah, and then another one for me,
He's giving you three.
which I would like to see. I'm sorry, bro.
Okay,
It's
okay.
hard. It's
allowed.
difficult.
You're in El Nino,
It's
you can
difficult.
do it.
I think, I think for the gold, for the gold, I see Nika up there. But I would like to see on the podium, I would like to see Nika, Logistics, and I would like to see Ayumi up there. Yeah.
There you go. You heard it here first from the man right here, El Nino. He got Victor and
Hong Ten.
Hong Ten for the guys, Nika, Ayumi, and Logistics for the B girls. Thank you, bro.
Yep. Thank you, man.
Peace. Peace.
Yo, I'm here with Gravity, Vicious by Nature crew. Listen, we need your picks. Who's going to win gold for the B-boy and B-girls at the 2024 Paris Olympic Games? We'll start with the B-girls.
All right. Oh, with the B-girls, man, I want to say, like, baddest in the game right now. Obviously, I'm a supporter of my country all day long, but Nika is like, for me,
the young gun.
The young gun. It's gonna be a solid day for her, man. I already know. Not to put any pressure on the young blood, but she's like one that I could see going all the way.
Is there anything specific about her that makes you think she got it?
Foundation is on fleek. Like it's just really hard to touch somebody that can be, you know, so diverse and solid like that.
Right. Don't worry about the music.
Yeah.
So who for the B-boys? Who you got? Who's taking gold?
All right, B-boys is a hard one for me because, you know, all these guys are really freaking insane. I want to say most capable is Jeffro.
Jeffro? Jeffro USA. Why is Jeffro going to take it? What is he bringing to the table that maybe some of the other 15 B-boys ain't bringing?
What Jeffro brings to the table is that the man is 100% primed. Like, his energy, his stamina, and his ability is super sharp. It's very hard to, he represents breaking. Not just the moves, not just high flying, he represents breaking at the highest level. The essence.
Okay.
And so I think that somebody like him can eat away at each competitor.
There you go. Nika for the B-girls, Jeffro for the B-boys. Thank you, Gravity.
Appreciate you, Pa.
Yes, sir.
Yee!
Yo, what up? We are here with my man, Cross, the architect of the legendary freestyle session events. You already know what it is. Big Cross, they want to know your picks for the B-boy and B-girl. Gold, who you got? Wait, hold on. Are you going to give me a pick from here or from here?
I think a little bit of both.
A little bit of both? Yeah. That's fine, you Cross.
I'll let you know who I'm rooting for and who I kind of think, you know, got the edge right now.
Awesome. So let's start with the B-boys.
B-boys, I'm going to have to just narrow it down to two people.
Okay.
So I'm going to say Shiga Kicks.
Shiga Kicks from Japan.
And Lee. Yeah, so it's a, you know, I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit younger, you know. But I'm team USA.
Hey, we all are here, man. We all repping USA.
Yeah.
But
and you know, of course, my man Hong Ten. You know, I'm rooting for the old guy.
Yeah, the oldest guy in the competition, right?
Yeah, for
just
sure.
turning 40.
Yeah,
it's amazing that you know he went through the gauntlet to get there at that age. You know, I wasn't trying to go through that shit. You know, or most people, you know, in that age round, it's just too much. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And Victor, Jeffro, I'm rooting for them guys too. You know
hey, that's
like,
too many, bro.
You know,
you're naming the top 16.
I'm rooting for everybody, man, because you know this is breaking, man.
I know.
We're all in this. You know what I'm saying?
And the truth is, you know, every day could be a different gold place winner.
And you know what? And you know what? I'm rooting for the ring bearers. They got freestyle session rings. We need one of them on TV, like
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Represent. So with Shiga Kicks and Lee, what about them two makes them stand out from the others to get the gold?
I'm just saying, like the youthfulness. Just you know, I think you know, with the bright lights on, you know, I think the older guys have all that in them, but I think it's just a whole nother level. It's a new experience, so it's really new for everybody. So you know what I mean? So Lee was looking good in the OQS, and Shiga Kicks, man, I think he hasn't peaked yet. You know,
really,
I think he, you know, he had his third place finishes, like a little bit lower finishes. Of course, he won the, what was it, the Asian Games? Yeah. So, you know, he just kind of like, he didn't peak yet, I feel like, and I feel like he's been kind of in the trenches, like training like a monster. You know what I mean? So we'll see.
Yeah, just at the right time, hit him. I see. Okay, let's go to the B-girls.
B-girls. Ah, man. I'm gonna have to go with the reigning freestyle session champ, Nika, man. She's looking really solid right now.
We got a couple picks for Nika.
But you know, like I said, who I'm rooting for, Team USA and Team Japan, because I'm half Japanese, half American. So.
Well, look, man. These past two OQSs, I judged the one in China. I didn't judge at Budapest, but you know, of course, I watched. First, second, and third, Japan.
Yeah.
On both of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cleared out everybody else. That's pretty nasty, dude. Like, that shows.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It shows the level right? But then again, not all the B girls that are in the Olympics were at those because some already got their slots.
Well,
right?
you figure the 6 that had already made it,
Right.
didn't have to be in the OQS, so they didn't have to be in that mix, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, Ami and Ayumi, they're like top form all the time. So you know, it's hard to vote against them. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. So Nika, what is it? The youthfulness again, and
youthfulness. I mean, look at. She's like a OG in a young person's body, man. She's got, you know, she's just chilling. People throw all this crazy heat at her, and she's just taking it like a champ and just comes back with her own
cool,
stuff. You know what I mean?
collected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I also got some insider information that, you know, Cats was going like 20, 30 rounds with her, dude, and she was solid the whole way.
Got the
So like
stamina.
that's crazy, you know.
you know that's important in these battles because they make you do like 30 rounds when
Yeah.
you're going through the round robin, and just to get to the top 16, you already did 16 rounds, right?
Yeah, man. I mean,
It's crazy.
If the further you go, the stronger you get, and everybody else is like kind of
Fading.
fading. I mean, it just gets easier for you, you know.
Got you. There it is. Cross one's picks. Thank you,
Yeah.
brother. Have fun in Paris.
Yeah.
I'm not going. You know, maybe FaceTime me and show me how it's
Yeah.
going, but whatever. Next time. All right.
Blah.
All right. I got my man K Meezy, K Mel, the legend, Boogie Brad's crew up in the place. K, how you feeling, brother?
You know me, God is good, so everything well all
Amen.
the time.
Amen. Listen, the people need to hear. They want to know who you got taking gold for the B-boy and B-girl in the Olympics this weekend. Damn, it's already going down. So let's start with the B-boys. Who's your pick for gold?
I would have to say,
I know it's tough, man. Everybody's crazy. Everybody brings different things to the tables. And honestly, every day it could switch, right? And who are the judges, right? We don't even know. So that means a lot too. But just out of your heart and in your head, like, go from there.
you know, I'm not trying to be biased with this, you know. I'm not trying to be really biased with it in the sense of I really think
And I'm saying, like, I know you've worked with Team USA also, so there can be, you know, a little bias there too. But regardless, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? We want to know what you think.
yeah, I feel like Viggs is the most capable because he's mod. Like Vic is
Who's
really
that?
mod.
Vicious Vic?
Yes,
Okay.
Vic is mod. You know what I'm saying? But I think when it comes down to the essence of the dance, I think Jeffro is gonna. I think he's gonna do it.
Jeffro, huh? Yeah, I mean, I judged the OQS in China about 2 months ago, and he was on another one, man. He was that's the best I've ever seen him. So he's putting it all together right now, you know, from musicality to the content to the elements, all the elements of breaking. It's a good pick.
Yeah, I got I like I like Jeffro attack. I like his I like when he on a attack mode. Like I like when if you end the throwdown and when he comes right out. Like I like when he does stuff like that because he's mad fast and he's like he's on like I like that about him. Like you know what I'm saying?
He's a battle cat. He knows how to battle.
Yeah.
Question and answer, right? He responds well. Word. So for the B girls, we got 16 of the best, all different styles. Who you got?
I can't say who I can't say if I seen all 16 of them and if I really seen them. Than me taking my opinion that way of going, oh, her. You know what I'm saying? See, I like, and I told you, that's not me being biased. I want logistics to go mod. I want logistics to go mod.
And that's coming from here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And also getting one from here too.
Exactly. So
I'm gonna make you do
I
that.
want her to win. I want her to win, but I don't know. I don't really know who's there. You see what I'm saying?
You need me to tell you the list?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Okay. Yeah, the B girls bracket is crazy. So you got 671 from China, the powerhead chick. You got Nika, you got Ami, you got Ayumi, you got Stefani, Auntie, Sissy, Sunny, Vanessa, Logistics, Kate, Elamoni, Senorita Corlita, Yingzi,
Senorita Coleta.
Senorita Corlita. Yeah, she that chick from France. She's dope though. She got my pretzel freeze and shit. Shout out. Yingzi from China, Raygun, India, and Talash. So some heavy hitters in there, man. Like,
Huh. Huh. I think it's harder for the B girl. What do you, the B girls seem like
maybe
they're doing crazier. They're looking a little smarter. Like when I see the B girls, it seems like they're breaking in a way that it's like they're doing a little bit more. They're doing all the stuff.
hey, Mel, I'm not bullshitting you, bro. I like watching the B girls better. I just do. I just do. And nothing against, the B-boys and shit. They're killing it. They're smashing it. But it's just something about the B-girls that I just like watching them compete more, man. They bring a different, a different vibe than the guys.
You know what, bro? It's reminding me of like back in the days of I used to say this, but the women in the kung fu flicks.
Hmm.
When we was coming up watching the women in the kung fu flicks, it wasn't like they were under the men in the sense of like their skills were no. They had an elegance and they were maud. They were crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. It seemed like now the B girls is finally caught up like that in the sense of they looking like the karate chicks and
Yeah, they
back in
bring
the days of the movies.
yeah, just like you're saying, the karate chicks, the kung fu chicks, they brought a different type of finesse than the men did, right? And it's the same thing with the B girls, right? That's the energy I was talking about that they bring that obviously the men don't, you know. Which
Yeah, I
is
ain't gonna lie.
that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be.
I just feel like they caught up now. Like,
Mm.
the big girls of our time, you always had the ones and the twos, and you had the Rockefellers and, the Candies, and, you had the Asias and Honey
Abigail.
Rockwell, Abigail's. Yeah, you have one every, you know,
For me,
like,
for me, Abby Girl was like the one that pivoted to this next generation. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
that broke through
Yeah,
like
she broke
something.
through. She made the light, she made it, she cracked the door and let that light come in, and then all the other girls broke it down. But she's the one that kind of like transitioned that old school to new school B girl um levels, if you will.
But I have to say this, it is not because of only of, me and her connection, but Skills was like that. Skills was a battle cat chick.
Hmm.
Like I'm telling you, Skills used to battle everybody. Like I used to see it. I used to see Skills, but Skills was on some real cipher type of. Miss Twist was like that too.
Yeah,
Like it was a time Miss Twist was on a tear. I'm
yeah.
talking about a killer spree. Like
I know. We used to tour together in the late
that's
90s.
what I'm telling you. She was crazy.
She was
Like
on it.
so yeah, I like that. Finally, though, to me, it seemed like the girls are like they're caught up to the time of the skill of how hard they're doing stuff, how creative they are, how long they're doing they throw downs, how concepts they have, and they looking a little more. I ain't gonna lie.
Yep. Shout out to all the B girls, all the evolution, man. They're here. So give us your pick. I just read you the names. I know you know a lot of them. Who's the illest right now?
Yeah. What's that? What's the one you name? What's that girl from? Japan.
Okay, there's two
Especially
from Japan. There's Ayumi and Ami.
the two that you just said, because it's one of them. It's one of them. It's one of them,
From
but
Japan, right?
I don't want to confuse them. Which
Okay,
one?
listen. Ayumi is she's the oldest in the competition. She's
Yeah,
41.
she's
She's
the
the
OG. She's
creative,
like one of us,
she's the
right?
creative genius. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
she's like one of us. Like she's like from our school too, right?
yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
And then Ami is the younger one with more power, you know. And she's good too. She's really good.
Yeah, so I want logistics to get at one of them, but I feel like if you can get them, then everyone else, I don't know. Like
Look,
they,
you're not dying on this sword, Kay. You could give a name. It's okay. We're all probably wrong, you know, in our predictions. Who knows? Every day could be different. But
well, I want logistics to win. I'm from America, dog. I want America to come home with everything. To tell you the truth. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna just be real with you. I don't know if that's what's gonna happen. That's what I want to happen for sure. I want this is a dance we created. It's it comes from us. It comes from our town. It ain't like it's everybody's. It don't matter. It comes from God, period. But it's everybody's. But we are the originators of the dance, and I feel like anyone that's doing the dance is emulating where it came from anyway. So we supposed to come and show what it is. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I really want America to take all goals in all ways. You know
yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
think everybody that reps America wants that, you know. That's from here, you know. So logistics, but give me one name from here. Another one. Just one.
Hmm. Yeah, I say the OG. I say the
Ayumi?
OG. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's she's the one that when I see her break, she's just like,
You don't gotta tell me. You know, you gotta tell me. Ayumi's something different.
yeah, yeah, she's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Oh shit. Okay, there it is, man. Good looking out, Kay. Appreciate you. And we'll catch up when you get back from Paris, brother.
All right, dog. One love, one love.
Yo, I'm here with my brother from the 209 Stocktown, Stockton. We go way back like 8 tracks, Boom Bap and New Jack. The trendsetter, mind bender, founder of Style Elements, the GOAT, Remind. My brother, how you feeling?
Yo, bless up, brother. It's always that way, man. It's just vibes, man. I'm all right, and I'm working on myself like always, and just trying to be a better human being, man. And I'm grateful to be here with you today and your audience, and Six Step, Productions and B-Boy Crumbs brand. I'm here to support that, and tell everybody, to get involved. And what I'm saying? I'm just happy to be involved, bro. So.
That's what it is. That's what it is. The people love you, man. They want to hear from you. I know because everywhere I go, what's up with Remind? Where's Remind? They're always asking about you, man. So you know you got that big, big love all around the world. So everybody's gonna be happy to see you chopping it up with me here. But so this video right here, we're looking for your opinion on who you think's gonna get the gold this weekend in the Olympics for the breakers for the B-boy and the B-girl. You know, there's 16 B-boys and 16 B-girls from all different
Yeah,
countries. And I'm sure
yeah,
you're pretty aware of most of them, right? So from
yeah.
what you've seen from these last couple competitions and who you do follow, where you want to start with the B-boys or B-girls?
B-boys.
Okay, drop it.
I'm versed on watching. Even though I'm not involved, you don't see me at the events or everything, but I'm a fan of hip hop culture and the elements. And I try to pay as much attention to stuff as possible because I give it its due respect. I respect breaking. I respect the element of breaking, and so I did watch a lot of the competitions that were leading up to this. We've all been interested in this, and we've all want people like me, people who've been doing this and dedicated their life to this craft. want to see breaking successful, you know, want to see b-boys successful on important, you know what I mean? Because us as experienced seeing the circuit of being a b-boy, you know, the world circuit, you know, we know what it takes. You know, sometimes you're getting into these events, you're not even from that country, you fly in the day of. Yeah. You got to go full out against the best in the world. You know what I mean? So I give props.
Do you remember Battle of the Year 97? We flew in the day of the event and fucking won. But we were younger and we could do that at that age, you know, but we did the same day. We flew in the same day. People don't know that.
Yeah. And on top of that, we waited and the battle didn't start until like 2 a.m.
Crazy. Yeah. So yeah,
you know what I mean?
You got to go through that stuff. Even still.
Yeah. So for b-boys and b-girls and just artists in general, you know, especially individual and independent artists, which a lot of these b-boys are, I don't look at them as just dancers. I look at it as an art form. And these are artists demonstrating their art form more than a sport, you know? So I'm highly, just put it, I'm highly invested, you know what I mean? In this, energetically. So I have been watching. And, you know, I watched throughout the whole competitions. Japan did great. Like, you know, Japan was my favorites, you know, and UK and Japan were like the ones I was really watching and was like, oh shit, they're going to win it. And then, you know, 2 competitions ago, I saw that guy from China.
Lightning
or Lithing or something like that, right?
Not like Lithing, but every time the hosts say his name, they say Lightning. So I just
yeah. And then I saw that brother, and I was like, damn, that guy is one of the most complete newer generation artist, athlete / you know, because this artistry will turn you into an athlete. You know what I mean? It's a part of it. It's not like it's an athlete doing art. It's like art will mold you just like a piece of clay or a marble. You know, it's the artist that molded that and chiseled that. It's not the athlete. You know what I mean? It's the artist that chisels this marble. And so, you know, I seen him and I was just totally impressed with his delivery and his energy and his discipline. I could totally see him coming straight from a Shaolin monk into b-boying. You know, like a lot of our dreams were with Enter the B-Boy and stuff. We were all majorly inspired by Kung Fu movies from, you know, made from China, the Shaw brothers, you know what I mean? Like, what was that? Golden something, you know, productions and like, you know, all those Kung Fu movies and all those amazing films. And so to see somebody on that level physically of a Shaolin monk, demonstrating his skills in breaking, you know, is very impressive. And he instantly became my favorite, you know, and instantly became, I was like, oh, shoot, now this guy's going to win, you know? And so that's my pick for the thing. And, you know, and through his styles, you can totally see his influences, you know, that he may not even be known he's influenced by. But I see it. It's like, we've given a lot of people, while the whole United States b-boys and a lot of the stars from around the world have put how much breaking in the ethers, you know, it's been what, 30 years of strong, like super dope breaking, maybe 40 years of super dope breaking. Well, 50 the whole time, you know what I mean? But they got this database to pull from all these different dope b-boys. And you can see that he's pulling from all the database. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't see anything original. You know what I'm saying? But execution wise, probably I'm just highly impressed with the execution and the understanding on him choosing to do what's fresh. You know what I mean? Like putting it together nice. I mean, I know a lot because it's hard to break and really come up with something new nowadays because we cracked the codes back then. You know, in the 90s, we were even doing, you know, a lot of people from the 90s were doing more futuristic stuff than they're doing now. So it's very hard for a b-boy to be original. So I can't really down a lot of these b-boys for their, you know, the difference from our era. So I'm saying I do see all the influences. I do see that, but I've seen that for a long time. So, you know, maybe not impressed in that round, but execution round, and delivery, probably
Yeah,
some of the best I've seen.
he's hard to beat, man. The brother's gonna come with 3 killer rounds every single battle from beginning, middle to end, this whole story, and he's not gonna mess up. He's
Yes.
be on fire, you know. So he can be beat, of course, but you're right. Like, man, you got to take him serious, or he's gonna wax you.
And he's got a team around him that we're probably not even seeing that's helping him be that discipline and put that forward. It seems like he's got his whole country behind him, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, even with I say with even the US B-boys, it even though we're rooting like, yeah, US B-boys, they don't got their whole country behind them. Do you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I don't see it. Yeah, you could dress them and you know what I mean, and then pay for their plane tickets. That's not being behind them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about, it seems like they actually prepared this one dude to represent China to serve all of us. Do you know what I mean? And hey, man, from what I see right now, that's the kind of support that he's getting from his country is the kind of support we need from our country. And not only from our country, but from our peers. You know what I mean? It seems like he's getting a lot of good support.
I've been saying this for a long time, man. Like, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens in the near future. Maybe things will change, but definitely, you know, in other countries, there's much more support than.
Yeah, and you can tell. You know what I mean? They're giving him the good rice. You know what I mean? They're giving him the high grade, the grade A rice. You know what I mean?
And the other thing is, you know, every country, they pick who they want to work with. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
USA has the people they want to work with.
Yeah.
You know, it's good on them, but you know, there's a lot more other people that could be helping in a lot of different areas that they're not even tapping into right now. So
yes, exactly.
That plays into it as well.
Exactly. So that's what I mean, man. I mean, if anything, we would have went all out for our country to be, you know what I mean? Like, but I don't think that the States, this is something experimental and they're, you know what I mean? And I don't think that they did it like what they're doing for them. Like that's what it just seems like, you know what I mean? It seems like sometimes it's funny because even though America created it, it seems like we're the last ones to support things that we put out. You know what I mean? It's weird. I still think that American has the best B-boys in the world. You know, honestly, I think that we are the best no matter what. Like, compared to anybody, I feel that America have the best B-boys because we're the ones who create the trends. You know what I mean? We're the ones that every other country bites from. Like, it's just a fact. You know what I mean? We're not out there biting from Japan. You know what I mean? Like, we don't regurgitate what Japan does. Japan regurgitates what we do. You know, we create, and it's not a diss. It's just an acknowledgement.
It's not a diss. You know I mean? We gotta tell history as it is. Facts.
They do our styles, just like with lowriders. They didn't create lowriding, but they dress it and do it damn good. You know what I mean? And probably better than some of us do over here. You know what I mean? Like, so that, but America is the ones who have that freedom. The Constitution allowed us to create a lot of these styles, a lot of these trends when it comes from low riding to skateboarding to BMXing to b-boying. We create a lot of these trends that go worldwide. And then later, everyone gets it, you know? So, but a lot of people, what I'm saying is they just don't understand the struggles that it takes as being from this country and creating a subculture, you know? And so I still think that we have the freshest. And I'll tell you the truth, even though I think he's the dopest b-boy on that thing, and I like the dudes from Japan too. You know what I'm saying? I like them. I like the guys from UK, you know, that are representing the UK. I think he's pretty good too.
Lee.
Yeah, Lee. I think he's pretty good too. I think the only way anyone's going to really serve, because, you know, I'm not a judge up there. The people that are supposed to be judging ain't judging. You know what I mean? You ain't a judge up there. You know what I mean? Like Ken Swift ain't a judge up there. You know, Orko ain't a judge up there. Little Caesar ain't a judge up there, you know, but we can have our own personal opinions. And we're the ones who set this whole thing forward anyways. We're the ones who created the trends.
And this is
And
exactly while I'm doing a pros pick videos, because you know we can
yeah,
get the other side of things. At least people could hear
yeah,
our thoughts. It's not like
yeah,
that's the way it's gonna go. You know,
yeah.
who
These
knows? The
fighters,
judges are gonna pick who they're gonna pick
you
regardless.
know, it's funny because some of those judges, you know, are judging. It's so funny because they're biters. You know what I mean? They're trying to rock like they're from the Bronx. They're trying to footwork like they're from New York. They're trying to style like they're from Cali. You know what I mean? This is just real. You know what I mean? And I could say it because I'm not an employee. You know what I mean? Like I'm not an employee of none of this. So I'm just saying a lot of those judges, they're regurgitators. They ain't even qualified to judge. You know what I mean? They ain't from the States. They ain't trendsetters. They didn't make up anything. You know what I mean? They just regurgitated what we created and got really good at regurgitating. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. But it's funny how they'll hire the regurgitators instead of the creators. You know, it's really weird. But we're in a weird time.
Very,
So kind
very
of like
weird.
the Twilight Zone, right?
Not just for breaking, but in
In
everything.
life. That's what I'm saying. We're in weird times. So it's like when I think of these times, all I hear is
In the upside down world.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
dude.
fucking Twilight Zone.
Common sense isn't that common anymore. I'll just say that.
No, it should be called rare sense now. You know what I mean? Like it's not common. It's this fucking scarce sense, you know? And so yeah, so only if it's judged right and the brother performs, he should easily win. Like honestly.
I mean, not easily. Everybody's hard hitters,
I
but
think easily. I think easily because I seen him perform, and I honestly, I was fucking, my mind was blown, and so I could just go off of my opinion. I like it only, and I gotta even give y'all the recipe on the only way you could serve him. The only way that you could serve him is pure flavor. That's what he don't have.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? He got enough flavor to spice up his shit, but he doesn't have pure flavor. You know what I mean? And someone could burn him with clowns, with like gestures, with stories, but move for move, I don't.
He's a machine.
You're gonna give yourself a hard time. You know what I mean? Like, and you're gonna just only bank on him messing up.
So cool. Lightning for the B boys. Let's go on to the B girls.
Okay, word up.
You got the Japanese B girls. You got Europe. You got Korea. You got America. I mean, the B girls. I'm more interested in the B girls than the B boys. To be honest with you, I love it all, but you know,
Yeah,
because I love seeing where they've gotten to. You know, these past 15 years, like they did a huge major elevation.
Yes.
So interesting.
Well, I tell you the straight up truth, Crumbs, because I just came from B-Boy Summit, you know, in Los Angeles last week, and the B girls was the only hype shit there. Okay, I mean, as a battle, you know, I hosted the B girl battle, and the fucking B girls were on fire, bro. It was beautiful to watch, fresh to watch. You know, the way that the girls, I don't know, man. It's just like there's this resurgence.
When I watch like high level B girl battles now, bro, I get emotional and shit, dude. I'm like, am I gonna cry? Like this is I stuck high and shit, dude. Like it's crazy. It makes me feel something, you know?
Yeah, because we come from that era where it was very rare to see B girls. Of course, you know what I'm saying? I'm for the P9 B girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm for the Filipino B girl. I'm representing for logistics.
Okay.
Also, you know, had worked with her a few times and got to teach her some of my styles. And that was a pleasure working with her and her crew, Underground Flow. And so I'm all for her no matter what. I think that I'm giving her energy and I'm putting energy towards her. You know what I'm saying? That she wins. But she, you know what I mean? Like, she gonna have a hard time against some Japanese B girls because I told you earlier, I'm saying like logistics is dope. And if she can pull together her delivery, she could do it. But the thing I tell you about those any Japanese B girl, it could be a Yumi, it could be, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know too much. I'm not too versed on all their names.
Ayumi and Ami in the Olympics.
Oh yeah, those two.
Yeah.
Japan is just an incredible culture when it comes to innovation. They're the reason why we have cell phones. You know what I mean? Like the samurai sword turned into a cell phone. You know what I mean? Like they're the innovators of that stuff too. So it's like they have that in their culture. You know what I mean? So it's like, so when they break is what I'm saying is they're probably gonna really be meticulous. You know what I mean? And they be girl. So that's the tough part, is that you're gonna have to battle authentic B-girling. And that's a hard thing, because we know a lot of people, they try to make it act like they're good. You know what I mean? Like they're the ones. But no, actually, if you do breaking right, breaking's good. Breaking is dope. Hip hop is dope. A lot of these people, they hide behind what was the template. Breaking is dope. Do some top rock or go down of the, you know what I mean? Like a footwork, a corkscrew, a baby freeze, boom, get up like that. It wasn't that dude who was dope. Breaking is dope. And if you do it right,
the formula,
you get masked behind the fresh dopeness of hip hop, because hip hop is dope. That's why when you do it right, you become dope. You know, you become fresh too, because you embody the energy of hip hop. So those girls, those Japanese B girls, do exactly that. They hip hop. You know what I mean? Hip hop is dope.
So you're telling me logistics has some problems from Japan?
Oh, major. She better come with her not only A game, she better come with shit she never even done before. You know what I mean? She's got to come with B-girlism. Hip-hop is dope. So it's the windmill that's dope. It's the crab walk that's dope. It's the baby freeze that's dope. It's the top rock that's dope. It's the two-step. It's the Indian step. It's the Charlie rock. It's the shuffle. It's the hand gestures. That shit is fresh. So when you get involved with hip-hop, you become fresh if you do it in the correct, foundational, and also innovative manner. So, like I said, anybody who's doing this breaking thing, you think that it's really you, but it's not really you, it's hip-hop. Just do hip-hop correctly, and you will be dope, and you will represent. So, Japan does that. You know what I mean? Like, they really focus on that shit. And that's why honestly, they're my favorite. You know, but I'm going with logistics, with energy wise. She's a P9B girl. I worked with her before. She's representing these states. Gotta go with her, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm even, hopefully she gets to hear this interview before the battle. But I don't want to throw anyone off their game already or what they've been working on. But I'm just saying, man, you know, hip hop is dope. A windmill is dope. Chair freezes are dope. 1990s are dope. Do that shit in the right sequence and represent like a B girl, and you will be dope. That's what Ayumi does. That's what Ami does. She's just doing B girling. She's just doing her top rock, her footwork, and her freezes and her power moves, right? In a correct sequence. They do it right. So I'm saying, if you're gonna represent up there battling for breaking, you gotta do the authentic B-boy, B-girl style. You know? To win this, in my opinion.
No, that's game. Remind putting y'all up on game. So you got lightning for the B-boys and logistics for the B-girls.
Yes. Yeah, man. I mean, we love this just as much, you know, and we would love to be involved, but there's a lot of politics and a lot of politics in this culture. And that's the sad thing. You know what I mean? But I guess, you know what I mean? If this world was perfect, it'd be different. This world is not perfect, so it's not. So I understand that. You know?
And let me tell you something, Arisen, and you already know this, but I'm just gonna say it. We are involved. Every single one of those competitors are representing us in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. They're doing one of our moves, one of our flows, one of our styles. Everybody has gained inspiration from style elements. Okay. And they never hide that. Nobody can. So we're there, bro. We're represented always.
Oh, I know. Hey, believe me, I know that. I know I'm there in essence. They can't even get to the next level without what we put forward. Do you know what I'm saying? They'd be stuck in the 80s if it wasn't for us. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like we're the ones who made those transitions to get to the future. We were the missing links. We put in the links and the hacks that we hacked that software of breaking, you know what I mean? And we innovated it the way Cali does. You know what I mean? Like we're me and you are from a specific place in Cali where where all the innovators, where world innovators come from. Like I say, from Apple to Star Wars, the Pentium chips, like we're from the land of the Silicon Valley, like where innovation happens. We hacked hip hop, you know what I mean? And we innovated it and we brought it into the future because even still to this day, you know what I mean? We're relevant with our movements.
And just to be clear, like that's not even on some bragging shit, you know?
No, not at all.
This is just on some timeline, some truth timeline, right? And we can't forget that, right? So
yeah, bro.
I feel you, I hear you, and I'm glad you're speaking up on that, brother. But
you know, and this is the shit they hate us for, you know. And I want to tell everybody too, man, I'm really not invested in the games. I mean, you know, I don't want to say even their name. I'm not invested in these games. I'm invested in hip hop. I'm invested in the individuals. You know, I care about B-boys because I can relate to them. I care about B-boys and B-girls because I can totally relate to all their struggles it takes to be a B-boy and a B-girl in society, to thinking like a B-boy. So I support them. I am not supporting these games. You know what I mean? These games are just games, right? And if anything, we're helping them get some attention from a bruised image. You know what I mean? And we're helping them get their image back and some interest back where they lost a lot of interest from abusing their athletes. And I'm not even going to go into it, but I'm just saying is that I'm not interested in it, especially since they're mocking my spiritual beliefs and my creator. You know what I mean? I'm going to just let y'all know I gave my opinion, but I'm not watching the Olympics. I'm boycotting the Olympics. I'm not watching it because they set it off in a tone where they disrespected my spiritual beliefs. You know what I mean? And I was ready to watch. I was willing to watch, and I was anticipating. And as soon as they did that, anything under that umbrella is not cool with me anymore. I wish everybody health and wealth that's entering the Olympics and representing the element of breaking. You know what I mean? Because it's not hip hop culture. Remember, this is just an element of hip hop culture, and the element of breaking is being displayed on possibly the hugest stage we've ever been on. I am excited for everyone. I hope they do their best, and I hope they bring their best foot forward and represent us well. And that's all I say. And that's every country. That's the beautiful thing about this hip hop culture too. We're united. It's a worldwide thing. We become a global citizen when we do this hip hop shit. You know what I mean? Because hip hop is worldwide. It's in every single country, from every corner. This is us. You know, whether it's from China, whether it's from Russia, whether it's from Ukraine, whether it's from France, it doesn't matter. It's still representing all of us as a culture.
There it is. You heard it there first from Ramon. Bro, thank you for your love, wisdom, and knowledge as always. And catch up with you soon, brother.
Yo, bless up. Love you, Crumbs, man. Love you, Donnie. Always, you too, bro. Man. You stay up, man. And we'll build soon when it's time, when the stars align.
You already know. All right, my bro.
All right, brother. All right. Peace out. One.